Hello, everybody. My name is Merc. We're back playing Blueprints Day 49. Um, I decided that it has been time for me to do some homework. We finished our exam in school, but there was some other big puzzles that were eluding us a little bit, and they still will elude us. I didn't solve anything, but I did do some work, is kind of how I'm opening this video. Starting with 2 gems, a sleeping mask plus 2 more gems. And then 55 bucks. These vases are still broke. That's kind of like some big spoilers right away. And unfortunately, you can't really undo that, it seems. One thing I'm wondering, we logged out in the nursery at the end of the last episode, and nothing really happened there. So I still don't really have a definitive answer either way as to whether Lady Epson's sleep study uh, resulted in anything. Let's go shrine, I think, because we don't have a blessing. And let's do we got to do a number we haven't done before. I'm at the point with the shrine where I think I might look up what we should do. I think we've done a lot of the single digit numbers, specifically 7, 1, 3, 5, something like that, I think. But I don't think we've done 9, so let's try 9. Blessing of the General? Oh man. That's upsetting. I always get this blessing. There's blessings we've missed. We've seen the drafting book. I didn't save the picture though. But as I was saying, I think next time I see the shrine, especially now that I just got a 3rd general blessing, which might be the worst because we don't really want red rooms. And what do I care about these gems for? I'll just get a trophy room. You know what I mean? That's the worst blessing I could get. At least it's short, quote unquote. It's only gonna be 3 days. But basically, as far as I'm concerned, I have no blessing, and I can't take it off unless I curse myself. Like I could go curse myself right now if I really want to, but that seems like a waste. A waste of runs. That said, there's no such thing as really wasting runs. It doesn't really matter one way or another. You're just making the day go higher. Just go early commissary. Perhaps. Running shoes. Hammer. Gems. We'll go this way for now. Take observatory for the right side door. We haven't been in here in a while. We got 44. We need to be careful that we don't go past 50. So that's a concern, because we went past whatever, like 40 or 30 or whatever. Some stuff. Apples are good. Chests in the front, which we'll see. And green rooms have gems, which is nice. But like, it just further reinforces that the red room doesn't mean anything. Definitely take security here. And we can do the thing. Do the things, in fact. We got a gem and 3 trunks, which is cool. That means we missed. It's probably in the den. Security, low, offline mode, unlock. Gotta go through the whole song and dance here, unfortunately. Take a sip of water. What do I want again? I think running shoes, magnifying glass seem to be the best two in my opinion. I don't know, but I suppose you know that already. Can we do like a data transfer here? No. Nothing new here. Oops. Oh, I logged out entirely. Well, at least I didn't actually do RTA, because that would take even longer to log back in. I think this will go faster this time. And then we want to do RTA. Go to the lab. Remove a crate from the tunnel. That's a new one. These two are old. We're definitely doing this. Whenever you eat an apple, for each different antechamber lever you pull. Whenever you draft a hallway from a hallway. I think it's got to be hallway. Because apples, we're lucky to get 1 or 2. We're not doing a classroom run. For each different antechamber lever you pull, which could be anything from 0 to 6. Which theoretically could also be hallway, but hallway has more potential, and I have a hallway build. Although I don't know how many hallways are in my deck today. I almost switched that. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Start experiment. What is this packet management? Oh wait, custom packet. Oh, I should have did this. Select 8 or more. Okay, these are the triggers. Okay, so what triggers do we want? We have a lot of tomorrow rooms for sure. This trash is pretty good. We'll consider it. Hallway into hallway is also considerable. For each time you view your map, lose 10 steps, and then each time you pull a different antechamber lever, each time you draft an upgraded floor plan for sure. Each time you access a different terminal today is not good for us. There's only like 4 terminals anyway. Bedroom after bedroom is good. Each room you draft within the next 40 seconds is crazy. I like the shop room trigger. And security doors. Our highest experiment was with the archive floor plan. I think we do hallway and hallway, as well as trash. Or we need one more. Because I don't really want to do archives ever again, really. This is a limit to 3. Immediately is only 1. Apple is intriguing, but not good enough. We're not doing classroom runs so much anymore. And we spend 2 or more gems is not very good because we're axing everything. No drafting red rooms. It might be drawing room. First time you enter each room on rank 9 is also okay, but it's only 4. Each time you draft a fireplace, each room a fireplace you you draft. For each room with a fireplace you draft. So I think this means immediately, if you have the den and like the drawing room, you'll have 2 triggers. For every room you draft in the next 40 seconds is crazy. For each time you access different terminal, for each different antechamber level lever you pull. Each time you view your map, lose 10 steps is also just insane. We have 7. I kind of want to do these 2. I don't know, let's do that. And then we don't need letters. We don't need aquariums. Dice is interesting. Let's go to the new ones. Lose half your stuff, gain 40 dice. Gain random items, set your keys to 0. Permanently increase locks picking. Unseal one of the doors. Actually, maybe not unseal. Gain 1 key for every 40 steps you have. Remove a crate. Lower the reservoir. Stock your pantry with fruit is kind of cool. Lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance, I think is good enough still. Add small chest. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. What do we got now? That's 7. Set your dice to 2. Anything else we need? I don't want to set my keys to 0. Half your steps is crazy. That's the weight room effect. It basically kills half our runs. That's not true, but add 3 aquariums. We've never made dirt on the driveway work. 1 key for 40 steps is not... It could be good, but it's not reliable. Unseal one of the doors of the antechamber is whatever. We have many ways to open up the antechamber. And if we get the trigger where it's like, open up the antechamber door, or open up a lever to unseal a door, it's like, yep, that's what they do. Gain 3 gold for each red room, definitely not. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, 1 gold is interesting, but the 1 gold is just like not worth it. It's a bad trigger if that ever happens. Set your steps to 40 is good. That might be the ninth we do. We only have to do 8, but I think I like the idea of doing 9. And star, whatever. Pantry with fruit is intriguing, but kind of whatever. We're mitigating ourselves on our steps as is, where I'm not hurting enough for it that I think it needs to be added to the game plan. So I guess tomorrow we'll get that custom packet. Can I log in like this? How does this work? Okay, well, doesn't matter. We're done. I'll go. Okay, that was a kind of a long security, but it is what it is. We go coat check for early lucky purse. Seemed pretty good to me. Again, I do sort of wish we had the lucky rabbit's foot instead, but I think I brought that up when I put it in there, but it's fine. I'm the one who put it in there, right? So just go for courtyard play here. We have many doors. Shovel now as well. Pebbles. We got a couple gems. I think the gems is because of how fertile this ground is. Might be something like that. The groundskeeper book said something like that. Dead end nursery. 8 steps. Like I said, we've been mitigating our steppage. Our step loss. I do kind of regret not getting the green nursery, I'll be real, but it just it doesn't flow with our game plan necessarily. Let's go parlor. Let's go parlor and then walk back maybe. We don't necessarily need to keep going forward. We got 72 steps. We gotta go this way. We can pop open these chests as well. Silver key. Maybe we can make the Chamber of Mirrors happen. Lockpick. That's huge. Don't really like these rooms, I'll be real. Just go boiler for door. We have many gems. And we can dig below potentially. Let's go over here. Where's there's another trunk somewhere, apparently. I thought it'd be in the den. Conservatory. Always love seeing that. Immediately go in there. Ooh. Dug up the broken lever. Gem for free. And a magnifying glass. It was trying to hide from me. Ooh. Vault. We can turn up the vault 1. Because worst case, we get $40 out of it. It's free. Commissary. I think commissary at standard is actually the play, and we never, ever want to see lavatory again. That's beautiful. Right there alone, I don't care about anything else we just did. Lavatory at rare is what we needed. So now vault at unusual sounds okay, which is good because we're putting more dead end in the pool by making this unusual, but then we're taking out a lot of dead end by making this rare from standard, so that's really good. Now the question is, what are we doing with commissary? We see commissary pretty early enough as is. I don't want to take it out of the pool, so I like making it unusual, I think it's called. Kind of, I don't know how I feel about it. I'll be honest, I actually don't know how I feel about making vault unusual. I think it's, like I said, it's $40. We still have uses for money. We still need to buy out the showroom. It would be nice to just make the showroom more valuable with this vault. I'm assuming there is at least another key in here because the hint for the sanctum keys implies there's one within the vault. I think this is good. We leave commissary as is. It's a serviceable room and it has its purpose. We use it every run and we want to keep it that way, I think. Nice little workshop, perhaps. Let's just go in. Got a compass. So we've got a decent hull of items so far. Can we make anything interesting with them, perhaps? The dowsing rod. A lockpick kit? No. Let's hit this door. Remember, we want to do some hallway stuff. You ever want to do some hallway stuff? I guess we're continuing this way. I think we're doing some hallway stuff. I'm like strongly considering the garage, don't get me wrong. We could garage next time. You know what I mean? This is okay. Question is, how do we want to do this? We get double money from pantry plus steps, boudoirs, dice, and gem. We don't need the gem, but I think we need early dice. None of these doors matter. This could have been a dead end for all we care. We actually get some steppage, and we're gonna be doing some backtracking. It looks like here anyway. I kind of want to go back to the entrance hall boiler room situation. Let's take these dice. Whoa. Oh, it's Christmas. Today's Christmas. Why is the boudoir? I guess it's a decent room for it, I guess. Yo, that's crazy. That's really cool. Oh my gosh, wow. That's really fun. I'm assuming it's Christmas because we're like on day whatever, 49, I guess. Okay, so now we're like loaded. I only wanted 2 dice. Okay, so we don't want to open this door in case it's a hallway, because we want to do hallway into hallway for crate removal. I do want to go back to the den for now and see if we can get some dead ends out of the pool, such as the closet, utility closet. There it is. That's actually perfect. Perfect. And then now we can even turn off key card, do the old shenanigans. We hopefully will never see dark room again. We will see these rooms that I set to rare, but less so now. Where is this other chest? Apparently there's a chest somewhere. Oh, it's in the shrine, I guess, maybe. That's what they're implying. Oh yeah, we can dig. It's not always a dig spot, but I did see one. There's 2, in fact. 6 dice. Make sure we use them. If you have more than, like, let's say 4 dice, you should use them more eagerly, perhaps. None of these are key, really. Do we go for early weight room just to, like, try to offset the steps? We'll get a lot of steps later. Do we just reroll? What am I talking about? Oof. I would love to make this proc. The bunk room proc's never gonna work for us, I don't think. But if it happens, that's the thing, right? Do we reroll again? Not really against it, but I don't really know what I'm looking for. I guess another dead end or like a hallway, but I don't really want the hallway to be here. I kind of want to get rid of like a bad room. A bad common room, such as the pantry. We'll get our double money and a fruit. Which isn't that big of a deal. Oh, but apples are even worth more, so. Okay, now the question is, do we want to go right or left? And I think we probably want to just go left again. Actually, we want to go right because of security. We need to hit up that security and make sure we turn it off. Or actually not turn up the frequency of it to consume less keys. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is that really always a play? It does mean you can't use your special keys as often, so there's a bit of a trade-off there. We want to turn up security, then skedaddle. And then I guess we're going this way. We didn't even go in this parlor, so we have many gems. The white box is empty, the blue box is false. The empty boxes both have false statements. If the blue box is false... Sorry. Yeah, if the blue box is false, the white box has the gem in it. The empty boxes both have false statements. Which would mean this has it. That doesn't make sense. So... if this is true, then the gems are in there. The blue box is true, which doesn't make sense. If this is false, the empty boxes both have true statements. In which case it's in the blue? It's, I don't know, I'm giving up. It's either in the blue or the black. I'm gonna go blue. Because the black didn't add up properly. I'm tired of thinking this. RIP. I'm never gonna get this achievement again. They're already getting too hard for me, and it's not that they're getting too hard for me, is I've lost my patience on them. I totally understand why people are sick of them. Because some people played many, many, many more runs than I have in a shorter span of time. We got many procs there. Don't necessarily want to use the silver key yet. I kind of want to... I like saving the silver key for Chamber of Mirrors possibility. I'm intrigued by this tunnel. I can't, right? I gotta take this passageway. That'd be insane to take a tunnel. Oh, there's the dark room that I said we never see again. At least it's an okay reading nook. It's kind of nice corridor. I don't know what I'm even looking for here, I'll be real. Oh, this is kind of huge because this is a hallway. We're gonna get many crates going, I think, and I'm happy with it. This one, not so much, but I'm okay with that. Oh, this is actually powered up now, I realize. I don't remember what the benefit of this is. We can get some steps and dice or something. I kind of just want kennel. Let's go into this reading nook. This seems like a mistake. I kind of really want to do it though, I'll be honest. What are we missing out if we do this? We're killing green room access. We do have the broken lever. We're gonna be removing mad crates. If, you know, we gotta do it. We got the synergy for it. What am I crate? You know, we can even dig. Okay, so you always draw a tunnel, but it's not always a tunnel as the choice. You can tunnel out of the tunnel, or you know. But what if we just start removing crates? This is crazy. I'm so tempted to just keep tunneling. This is not bad greenhouse either. I'll be real. What are we getting out of it? We're getting antechamber access. Is that south door? Yeah. Yeah, it is. South door is good because we're cutting off access at the top. We could just go East Wing Hall. We could just go tunnel. Tunnel confirms that's another tunnel. You know what I mean? Screw it. We're doing it. This is the first time we've ever done a tunnel play. We're gonna go Rook, I think. By the way, I did confirm that the armory, you can only axe 3 items. This is why I went Rook, by the way, because I wanted to see what else we could get here. I didn't realize if we tunnel out of it, or if we redraw the tunnel. That's kind of what I was testing there, too. Do we do pool hall for, like, crazy hallway shenanigans? I think we do. This tunnel was really good for us. And we already re-rolled out of the tunnel, so... let's do it. We're removing a lot of crates, and what's funny is we might remove so many crates. I don't know about that, but it would be crazy if we remove so many crates we don't ever have to do it again. Whoa. 1/3 of 12 is 4? Oh no. What? 20 minus 1/3 of 10 is 17, minus 1/3 of 20 is like 11, but like, are we adding them together? Is it actually 10? Oh my god, I don't like this at all. 1/3 of 20 is 6.66, and then 1/3 of 1 is 0.33 equals 7. Oh, I don't like that. That doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good at all. Just go chapel. It's okay, chapel. We don't need to reroll. We have two red rooms for our general proc, not that that matters in the slightest. And we don't need to enter the chapel. Which is nice. But it gives us opportunity for money in future if we really want it. Alright, tunnel is interesting. I kind of wanted to tunnel to the end of the map. I don't know what happens there. If that's a thing or not. Because normally they don't give you options for doors to the outside. So is there like a secret room out there? Maybe I shouldn't have re-rolled that in hindsight. Let's go to this kennel. Just try to confirm access to the foundation. Okay, Mechanarium maybe? We actually have 4 mechanical rooms in the second row alone. 5, 6. And it'll be... I was looking wrong on the map. 1, 2, 3, a 4 or 5. We'll get 3 out of the 4 extra doors doing this. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good enough. Extra door number 1, extra door number 2, and 3. We got a battery. I wonder if you can get more than one battery. The lever. Key card. Question is, how do we want to do this now? I'm almost like, do we try to set up for Chamber of Mirrors? Sorry, my cord got caught in my robe here. We saved these doors. We have 77 steps. We have 4 keys. The keys are probably going to go pretty quickly. Oh, wait, yo. Okay, so I said at the start of this video, I did some homework, but I didn't tell you what I actually did, I don't think. I translated 90% of that note that was written in Arajan. I can read that to you. I don't know how relevant it is, but what this might be relevant to, because I was like, what does this picture mean with anything? There's no other cats, and it's like a drawing like the other drawings here, but not. In fact, it's even, I was gonna say it's like thicker lines. No, it's pretty much the same. The cat is just some really thick lines there. One of the things I did was maybe start working with the castle clue, though I think there's more going on with the castle clue because I'm in some group chats, and we briefly mentioned blueprints in this group chat, which has nothing to do with blueprints, but kind of has something to do with gaming. But anyway, I don't know these people very well, but everyone kind of talked around spoilers for a little bit, for a sec, because they know they don't want to spoil anything for anyone who's interested. One person mentioned they castled. Okay, so that's a thing to do, and that's a chess maneuver. So I've been letting that cook a little bit since I heard that, and now it's making me think like I need to switch rook in king. So now I need to figure out chess again, I think, is the plan there. But speaking of all of that, there's that hint involving the castle in the first place, and there's dashes next to the lines, implying there's more letters missing. Is this implying the T is the bottom line here? Because, as I was saying, I've been doing some homework, and if my notes are correct, because there is the note in the locker room, as well as the grotto, Blackbridge Grotto, as well as a note or some letters in the vault on one of the fake passports. I now have, out of the 18 letters, potentially 16 of them, no, 15 of them. 2 of them I'm a little unsure of. And this one, this T at the bottom, I'm a little unsure of. If this feels like a stretch, but because I was literally just looking at this like an hour ago, the castle, there's S, T, L, and then this would be the E. So I think it's E-T, then it's L-O, T-O-R, we know from the note inside of the locker room. Sorry, no, S, yeah, no, and S-I-X, we also know from the note in the locker room. Then it's A space potentially D, or maybe it's A-D, and then the top is C-I, and maybe another I don't know. There's a lowercase I, and I don't know if it's different from an uppercase I. So we have anywhere from, let's say like 13 to 15 of the letters in this castle puzzle. That said, I don't know what that means at all, because it doesn't seem like it's going to spell any instructions. If anything, it might spell something in Arajan, although we have the word six. We have six and Tor are the only two full, complete phrases that we have. If they're words or what, I don't know. I feel like Tor could be an Arajan word, which is bringing it back to the fact that I translated that Arajan note. I didn't get any like crucial, huge information out of it, which is why I didn't bring it up yet. I'm missing like 3 or 4 different words, but like 90% of it is translated, and it seems like it's a note from potentially Clara's mother or like some sort of relative is my guess. It doesn't have a name. It's signed by a family name, kind of weirdly. Like it's signed by a name. Your name something, and I think it implies like your mom, if that makes sense. Got him. No, I'm just kidding. Oh wait, we have 2 shops now. We can do this bunk room play, and we'll double our money, which is actually kind of nuts. The problem is it's gonna be like kind of messing up our door situation a little bit. That's okay. Probably. We have Westside Antechamber open. And we have the secret key to the secret garden. So if it really gets in a rough situation on the west side, we can use that. And we can also use this conference room door or the foundation door to like set us up. This is kind of crazy, but I kind of want to do it. And it gives us steps. We have 2 shops because the second shop's the aquarium. And this is like never going to proc. Oh my god, it tripled the money because we had the coin purse. That's crazy. Okay, now we're looking for showroom. Let's go back, I guess. Is it faster to go with foundation? I hate that sometimes it's more efficient to go foundation, especially with running shoes. We have 100 steps. I'm just going to go the quick way. The quickish way. Through here. There's just gems in here, right? Yeah, we go back to the hallway. And then potentially we don't want to dig to maybe force a key to the secret garden usage. I forgot that the boudoir had Christmas stuff in it. This would be a nice corridor. I don't want to proc the hallway like that. We could just take this food. We could put the gym here and get the... Like, I'm thinking about the general proc, but the general proc doesn't matter. We have 15 gems. Reroll. Gain some dice, gain some steps. Let's go with the dice, because I think Geist bedroom's a little more common. I'd rather have the dice anyway. Killed the hallway synergy a little bit there, but it's fine, because that was the end of that anyway. The question is, do we want to have the hallway synergy here? I think we do. We have so many procs. The worst part is, I don't think we can make that thing happen with the irradiation. Oh my god, secret passage. Secret passage, hallway, great hall. Door is locked. We can use secret garden key. This opens up even more potential for Chamber of Mirrors. Okay, this has to be open the old-fashioned way. We're hoping for Great Hall. This also works. Why don't we see Great Hall here? We could reroll. Why do we see another West Wing Hall here? I mean, this is just a better hallway. I just don't understand. I hope this door is locked up ahead, basically. Because if it's not, we're not going to be able to use this key to the secret garden. Which, I guess it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I don't understand why it's cloning rooms. We should have a great hall in the pool. We have a pool hall. We should have two. You know what I mean? I'm not upset about the aquarium or anything. I just wanted the confirmed locked door. And it's not locked. So we can't get key to the secret garden. That's actually super hurt and makes me feel bad. Because I like purposely tried to make it happen. I think we need we want big rerolls. We don't need this gem. This gem takes too long. Wait, I am missing some of the red notes, I will say. I mean, I have the 7 of the 8 that you're supposed to find, apparently. But by that I mean I didn't save them all properly, apparently. We go treasure trove. Treasure trove. Get more money. We'd love to see a showroom. We have so much money. Boxes marked with moon always contain false statements. Oh my god. What? So they always contain true statements? But then this is then it's false. I'm not thinking any more about that. That's annoying. Casino, get out of here, bro. Ain't no one want a casino. There we go. Beautiful showroom. I ain't considering lost and found too much. Master key, unquestionably. How much is this? 120. We're 35. We're $65 off. That might be enough. We take chronograph too. We don't need emerald bracelet. We might as well take silver spoon. Like, we might as well take them all, I feel like, but yeah, whatever. Okay, can we muster $65? We do have the chapel thing. If we find vault, that'll work too. Okay, so now what are we trying to do here? We got 4 doors to try to make some doors happen, meet in the middle. It'd be nice if we can maybe do it here. So we want like dead end on this drawing room, maybe. I'm thinking. I want to keep this hallway. Freezer would be real nice, but it's not necessary. I don't want to redraw more than we have to. That was the free redraw we just used. I also don't remember what the last rooms were. Rewind? Yeah, they weren't bad. None of them were bad rooms. They just weren't amazing. We could get closer to the 50 stars with this. It's a dead end. I mean, this is also a dead end, but what do I care about the kitchen? We have 111 steps. And I don't want to flood the draft anymore. Okay, planetarium. This we want as hallway facing right. So we get foyer. Also, we don't know if these doors are locked now that I'm thinking about it, but that's kind of the rub. We take foyer and we don't enter through this door. I don't know. This feels rough. I don't think this is going to happen. But at the very least, we got hallway proc there. We can go visit the crates afterwards. We want to go to foundation / mechanarium, which means we have to go all the way around, right? Yep. Can we craft anything interesting? We do have power hammer capability. Problem is, I don't know. I mean, the battery does anything anyway, and this doesn't change the use of the hammer. You know what I mean? That feels okay. Why is silver spoon an option? You know what I mean? I don't understand. Is there like a Clara Epson item? You craft the silver spoon, the moon bracelet, the emerald bracelet, moon necklace, sorry. I just don't understand why they're an option. Some of the other, like the crown items are not an option. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go to foundation. We're looking for a door going left out of foundation. Also, I should screenshot. We're one room away. Let me screenshot this cat. I already did, but I deleted it because I was like, there's nothing here. But then now that I'm looking at it with a new light, I'm like, oh, that T is relevant, actually. Okay, foundation, left side door. Any type of left side door. This, we don't want. Yeah, we want this. The problem is we don't know if this door is going to be locked or not. We don't really need these steps, but here we are. We passed up on the trophy room. Oh, I didn't need it. Listen, I know we don't need to eat it, but it's pretty quick at least. I do need to eat lunch. Okay, let's, I guess, dig. I'm glad we didn't dig here so that, you know, we didn't potentially waste a locked door. Okay, this is the moment of truth. Let's just do it. Let's just get it over with. It's not even locked. So we couldn't force it. We go freezer. Why? Why? This game upsets me. Okay, at the very least, we can do this. We're confirming that we have enough money. We don't even need to break the thing necessarily. Maybe. This is probably not going to be enough. Well, what else are we trying to spend money on? I guess it'd be the blue tent thing in the gift shop. Which I have a feeling is going to be expensive. I think there's something else that we could buy that is kind of expensive in the gift shop. I just want to get this over with. I don't want to think about it anymore. You know what I mean? We have 152 steps. So we better make some stuff happen right now. Unfortunately, Chamber of Mirrors was not the play, or didn't end up going down the way we wanted to. The office is the king room. We can't even do chess again to try to test this castle theory because we need a queen room. And the queen room is the ladyship's chambers as well as the study. If I remember correctly. I did sort all my notes as part of my homework. Yeah. It is study. Let's go break open the piggy. Because I'm like trying to think of like if there's anything else we really need money for, and the answer is just like it's just the gift shop at this point. Can only be broken once. Are you sure you want to break them now? That's so much money. That is so overkill. It's ridiculous. We have to go all the way around. I kind of feel bad about it. I'll be real. Like we may have made a mistake there. There was way more money than I thought there was in there. I did not think it would be triple digits. I'll be real. Man, and this house layout sucks. It's like two separate wings entirely. Although I guess that's almost how the initial thing is. We probably co-check the master key. Sucks that we didn't get the secret garden key proc either. We really... I'm trying too hard to get this Chamber of Mirrors being the last room, maybe. I think it's a good idea, and we almost had it work, which is why I wanted to do it again. But alas. Maybe I should have went through this top door down. Maybe it would be a higher chance that way, instead of Mechanarium to the left. That seems correct, because it'd be a higher rank door, technically. On the bright side, we didn't see Lavatory. We did see the dark room, though. Where are we going? What are we doing? Showroom. I do not... I'm looking at this treasure trove card again, and this upsets me. Boxes marked with moon always contain false statements. Wasn't there a thing with the magnifying glass in the reservoir? Give me this. Got the trophy. If only we had a freezer now, eh? Question is now what can we do here? We can log out in planetarium, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. Anything else? No. We'll have 46 stars. This terrible blessing. Oh, actually, yeah, let's go. Man, there's a lot of vases. It's kind of funny how I was like in super vase search mode at the start of that one run. Was it just yesterday's run? I don't know. No, it wasn't. And then those were the first ones I saw. Well, because it's the start of the run, of course. But I was specifically in runs prior looking for a blue vase. Well, it's definitely removing crates. We're gonna need a lot more though. How many crates are even here? Well, we see like 6, 9, 11, maybe even in the back layer, like 11 more. 22 already, 25, 27. And if they're including these, 29 procs. But it might not include all of those. It might be like a winding path through them rather than clearing them out entirely. But it is going to take a while, clearly. I don't like the idea that I have to castle. I'll say that. But it's the only idea I have. If that doesn't work, if we spend another in-game week or so, and if we get to day 60 and I haven't accomplished anything significant, I'm going to start looking things up, I think. That said, I have been getting enough good and fun hints from friends and strangers online in random group chats when we half mention the game, to the point where I'm okay with how our progression is going right now. Especially like when I have a crazy episode where I just do a lot at once. But I guess until that happens again, we'll call it a day. Yeah. I feel like we probably want to increase laboratory again. It'd make our mechanarium better. And then this way we could actually try to do the shelter irradiation thing. I think the lore of it is it just unlocks all the doors if you get irradiated, is what it implied. Which is good and bad. Another situation where I was saying like key cards are good and bad because you can't use special keys, but hey, I didn't use the special keys anyway. All right, well, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. I'll see you next time. Bye.